Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a declutter. Nothing's changed since the declutter last year with eyeshadow. Because I was just looking through there to see, am I going to get rid of anything additional from last year? The world's been on an eyeshadow hiatus. So these two drawers here are full of Sydney Grace. I'm hanging on to all the Sydney Grace eyeshadows that I own, including what's not in the drawer. So there's no reason to go back there. These two drawers over here, those are luxury eyeshadow palettes and, just regular eyeshadow palette that I went through last year and nothing has changed. So what I've decided to do is just go through the top drawer on my left because I keep little palettes, sunscreens, tools, stuff like that in that drawer, and it frequently gets itself, without any help from me, into a huge mess. And then I'll show you what we're getting rid of in there and put the stuff back so that we get some kind of order in there that makes sense. This here, the Blushing Blooms from Ulta. Didn't really care for this much. Didn't have the pigmentation I wanted. So yeah, it's leaving. Likewise, this, I did a Sephora Get Ready With Me this past year, and I got this. I found this to have next to no pigment. So leaving. I kept these Sigma palettes. Let me go through them real quick. I love earthy. Keeping earthy. I will let hazy go. I'm going to let beachy go. If I want to wear a turquoise blue, I have it in my own palette with Sydney Grace. And I'll keep ritzy. I'm going to go ahead and part with peach pie. Because, no wait, is that right? Yeah, peach pie, because this is too warm. I'm not reaching for it. And it has this glittery shade in it. But I still will hang on to creme brulee and tiramisu because they're cooler. So those will go back in this drawer that I'm trying to organize. This Viseart has survived all these declutters, okay? And I loved wearing these colors when I had brown hair. They're all right now, but you know what? Obviously, I'm not going to use it, so I might as well pass that on. The Laura Geller, the Social Butterfly Face Palette. This is excellent. And I found out after I reviewed it that there's actually like 3 more of these in different colors. I'm hanging on to that because I think I might take it on vacation. I kind of like that everything I need is right in there. This from Lawless, the one, this is probably the only eyeshadow palette I bought this year, and it's a little warm, but because it's brand new, I'll hold on to it for another year. We'll see how it goes. Will I actually use it? These Give Beauty ones, Just a Girl, Simple Kind of Life, Rich Girl. Let's look at them. Just a Girl, yeah. Keep It, Simple Kind of Life, yeah, this one's my favorite. And Rich Girl, a little warm. I'm passing that on. This is a palette sent to me by Florasis. I do like this a lot, but there's a lot of shimmer in here. I think I'm going to pass that on. These are my singles. This might be drying up. L'Oreal Brilliant Eyes. Ooh, this is so pretty. I need to put all this stuff somewhere where I will actually see it and use it more. I'm going to put this in the drawer in this other section. We'll come back to it while I think on it because I have some that are like that. All right, so this little thing holds these singles. This is Urban Decay's Freak. Oh. Keeping Charlotte Tilbury. I mean, I can't tell you how long I pined for this thing, and I've used it twice since I've had it. I wanted that so long, and I don't ever use it. Not because it's not good, but because I forget about this drawer. I keep looking at that drawer as that's my sunscreens in there. And I forget all about the little treasures that are in that drawer. Merit sent me this. It's a single eyeshadow, and that's a beautiful color. Cream. It's a cream. That's a really good one and done. Or put this on and top it with something like this, and bam, you're out the door. It's done, and I'm keeping them. This is not even made by Sydney Grace anymore, but I cannot get rid of it. It's called Dublin. Oh, I mean, it is so good. So good. Putting that aside. These are little bitty e.l.f. and Natasha Denona palettes. Let's go through the e.l.f. ones first. I'm keeping all of them. I still love them. Meant to Be, Good Vibes, Mint Melt, and Jalapeno. No, those aren't going anywhere. These are my Natasha Denona ones. My Mini Dream, Staying, Love, and the rest of these are ones that it's like I like a couple of shades in there, so I don't want to get rid of them. It's the Mini Zendo, Mini Retro, and the Mini Star. I'm still keeping those. This is these kind of creams that have doe foots. This e.l.f. one is beautiful. I'm going to keep it. Look at this. Zephyr's Way, it's a cream. I don't think I bought this. I think it came in the mystery bag. And it's a green, but it's not a unique green. I'm probably going to pass this on to somebody else. See if they turn them on to Sydney Grace. This by About Face is one of the absolute few where it has sparkles in it, but they actually stay where you put them. They don't go all over your face later. Hanging on to that and the dark one too. Whoa, this is in there. That doesn't go in there. I love it. No, that's probably my vacation palette. If I even take one. I may not even take one. I may take a brow palette and just use it as eyeshadow. I mean, I'm wanting to go very minimal on vacation. Oh, and another single. This is a single of My Dream, Natasha Denona. It's a little single. And these are all sticks. How does this stuff get so out of control? And which one of these is now without its cap? I'll be right back after I figure out how many of these are still good. All right, so I'm gonna keep these three. That's Vanilla Kiss, Intense Moonlight, and Cocoa. The reason is because they're just sitting in my drawer. And out of all of these, there was only one that was kind of dry. It was Cobblestone, and Cobblestone's lid wasn't on it very well, but I think it's gonna be okay. This I paid a good amount of money for. It's the Lancome one, but I got the wrong shade, baby. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not the one I wanted. But I guess I'll go ahead and keep it. So now going over here, I have to take the camera and look down in the drawer. So I'll meet you over there. The first thing we have in the primer drawer is this. It's brand new. I made a purchase at e.l.f. They sent this to me for free. It's not my favorite putty primer of theirs. Is actually the liquid one. We're just gonna like put this stuff aside. This here is my forehead patch. I'm keeping that. I haven't been using that lately, but keeping that. These are brand new. They sent me another blurring primer, and what's that one? This one is an illuminating one. Here's another one. This one's the hydrating one. Keeping those. This is a backup that Pacifica sent me of those eye patches that I wear. This is what started my whole thing with Pacifica, I think. I purchased a set of these and then they found out and they put me on their PR list and started sending me stuff. But this is a backup because eventually I will go through the ones I've been using. They last a long time. This setting spray by LYS, I love it. Keeping. That was just sent to me. And I'm still making up my mind with this. I used it over the top of their face bond and hated it because it was like sucking the life out of me. Then I decided, let's go ahead and try that on a different foundation. I used it on my Prada foundation. It was fine. So I don't know. We're still deciding the fate of Urban Decay's All-Nighter. And since we're talking about that, here is the regular All-Nighter. Keeping both of those. This was sent to me by one of you, and I really like it. I like the Essence by Physicians Formula. This actually isn't. This has an L on it because it's Lancome setting spray. But this reminds me of that Essence by Physicians Formula. It's one of those things you would spray on your face all day long to get you some more hydration. Thank you for sending that. I'm going to hang on to it. This is brand new. I've not decided yet if I like it or not. So we're going to put that aside. I'm going to use this up eventually. This is my Hygiene. So let's keep that right there. This is why we have to do this, because I forget I have stuff and then I don't use it. But I think that the way I like to use this is on days I'm not wearing makeup at all. I like to just put it on my face and it makes my face look better. Let's put that in there for right now. My hydrating Laura Geller. Oh, this isn't going so good, is it? This is a brand new La Base Pro, hanging on to that. Although I did find, ladies, okay, where is it? This one here by Ulta. It's the same thing. I even think all the ingredients are exactly the same. Like they duped out La Base Pro by Lancome, and this was a lot cheaper. I think I'm going to get rid of this because I paid $40-some for the one I have. I'm just going to pass this on. This is the matte eye primer from Ulta, and I think I liked it. I can't remember, but I'll tell you what. I'm going to pass that on. This is all eye primers. So the Lock It Down by e.l.f. is good. Let's put that aside for a second. This is my favorite of all time, is the Sigma stick and Ignite. So yes, hanging on to that. Passing these on. I've got 3 alter egos in here that haven't been opened. They send one of these out every time they send a new palette. I'm going to put those aside. This is staying. This is staying. This is staying. These 2 here are going to leave. This actually probably should go in the highlight drawer. Okay, these are the same things I've got over there in boxes that are new. See, gosh, I'm keeping. Those are good. I'm also keeping this. This is a dupe for Lancome's, or so says me, Lancome's Prime Plus Matte Primer. Holding on to that. I really like it. I swear I'm going to finish this. There's still some in it. Put that aside, hanging on to it. I'm going to get rid of, you know, little ones that are in here. Smashbox, the Base Pro I was telling you about, the Marshmallow Primer, I love it, and the Marshmallow Setting Spray. And then we have a little, I'm going to pass that on to somebody else, Marshmallow Primer. This is a silicone primer. It's very nice, but we're going to get it out of here. And we're going to get this Sephora Smooth and Blur out of here. And this is what I was talking about with e.l.f. I prefer this putty primer to the one that's in the box, but I think I'm just going to pass this on too. We got a little C Brightening Putty Primer and a little Wonder Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. Let's just pass them on too. I'll be right back. I want to clean out this drawer, like wipe it out, and then I'll show you it organized. This is the cleaned out drawer now. So then this right here is what's being passed on to somebody else. Next drawer. This is the bronzer and highlighter drawer. So here's that e.l.f. I just picked it up out of the stuff that I said was leaving. To me, this isn't a primer. This is a highlighter and it belongs in here. And I'm going to hang on to it because I really like it. All right, now then, those bronzing drops. Yeah, I really need to give that a shot the way one of you told me. And I'll try to remember to do that before I actually box all this stuff up. But for right now, this is something, even if I like it, I'm going to let go of it. Okay, it's just not the kind of thing I do. So bronzing drops, leaving. Well, you know what? I mean, I'm probably still going to hold on to it. But since Lancome just came out with a new bronzer, and this is it right here. So this is my newest bronzer to the collection, is this one here. But I doubt very seriously I'm getting rid of any Lancome bronzers, especially that one. I just got it. I hated this, but somebody else might like it. So I'll go ahead and declutter it and let somebody else choose. Sephora bronzer, that was a pretty good bronzer. But, you know, there's other things in here I'll use before it, so it's going. Pat McGrath, well, that was open. I just shut it. I'm going to keep Pat McGrath. I really do like the Juvia's Place one. But yeah, I'm going to let that go. Oh, this is good stuff. This e.l.f. Luminous Putty Bronzer. That's staying. House Labs. I like it. It's staying. You know, I like this, but I never reach for it. I'm going to declutter it. I probably should pick one of these two. Let one of them stay, but I'm probably going to keep them both. The Patrick Ta. No, I really, really like this. So that's going to stay. Moria, this is a really good little inexpensive bronzer, guys. Let's let it go to somebody else so they can find out. I really love this. You know, I tend to like to use these two products together because, and I don't know which way it goes, but one of them I like the powder, one of them I like the cream. I think it's I like this one's powder and I like that one's cream, and I use them together. But yikes, they're staying. That's staying. That's my Laura Mercier Ritual, which you can't buy anymore. And normally, if you can't buy it anymore, I'll let it go so I don't accidentally use it on my channel. But in the Fritzyville basket, I don't think it matters if I'm using something that is discontinued or not, because that whole series is about using stuff and not wasting it. Of course, I'm keeping my Charlotte Tilbury, which is supposed to be over here with that stuff. Park Avenue Princess. Keeping. This thing always survives. It's the best one, I think, that you can get at the drugstore. L'Oreal True Match. Maybe. If you want a cream, this stuff here is pretty good. But I really, really love that. It's staying. Nothing changes much in this drawer, does it? Sigma, and I love it. I got rid of all of the other shades. So this one here is my shade, so I'm keeping that. One of you sent that to me because this one, it's the exact same thing. All right, but this Mel bought me, and I did take it out of the Mel shrine. I shouldn't be keeping a shrine to anything but God, you know. So I took that out and I put it in here, but I'm not getting rid of it. Mel bought this for me, and I treasure it. And then one of you sent me this one, which is just gorgeous, because you shouldn't like not be using that product. I mean, I don't want to use it up. I guess I could, and then, you know, because Mel would absolutely not want me to just be hanging on to it and never using it. I guess I could use it. We'll see. I don't know. I should use the products and enjoy them and just keep the cases as a memento. Okay, so, but this, I'm going to need both hands to see. I'm going to pass this on even though I love it. It's a highlighter by Laura Mercier, but it's a cream. So somebody who goes through makeup faster than me should get to enjoy that. That's going in a pile. This might be starting to dry up, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here's the situation. This is starting. I mean, it can still be used, but somebody needs to be hitting this, so because it's drying up. So I'm going to pass this on to somebody else to enjoy. And you see this little thing here? I love it. I love this. It's got a highlight, a bronzer, and a cheek. They're cream. Normally, I like to pass on cream things so that they don't go bad in the drawer, but I really like that. Okay, we're going to pass on the e.l.f. bronzer. This is a good one. I'm only letting them go because I got a lot and somebody else should get to enjoy, right? This I don't think is a bronzer. Yeah, it's an eyebrow pomade that I was using as a contour. You got to move fast, but I was using this as a contour and it was doing very well as that in blonde. But then I discovered the Sephora contour stick and I like it better. So I'm going to pass this on since I don't use pomades. All right, now we're into highlights and look at what we got here. I need to use that up. I've had it forever. I need to use it up along with this, you know. So highlight by Sephora. I think that there's little tiny sparkles in this one, but I mean, it's pretty. I'm going to pass it. I kept one from that whole collection of the Sigma sends me all their stuff. So they sent me all their highlighters and I love Twilight the best. And I held on to it. This I'm probably going to keep because it's really good, super inexpensive, but I remember it was out of stock for a little while and I couldn't get it. So I'm hanging on to that. And by the way, none of the things that are in the Fritzyville basket are in these drawers, obviously. So like I think the highlight in that basket right now is Cookie from Benefit. So I'll decide the fate of those products when I do the next Fritzyville basket. Laura Mercier, this is a special edition highlighter. It's in Rose Glow. This is like one of my favorites of all time. It's the Dior Pink Glow, a Lancome one that one of you sent me a long time ago. And I still love it. And there's no reason to get rid of it. So that's in Rose Gold. Oh yeah, this is a tie. Okay, between that Dior and this MAC Soft and Gentle, those two have to be like my most favorite highlighters of all time. They are the GOAT, okay? Those are the GOATs in the drawer. This is gorgeous. This Beauty Pie, anything from Beauty Pie, one of you sent me, okay? Because I don't have a membership to Beauty Pie, but everything I've tried from Beauty Pie so far, I've really liked. So this highlighting stick is so darn pretty, and I'm going to keep it. So then there's the bronzer situation, the bronzer highlighter drawer organized, and then there's the growing pile of stuff that's leaving. All right, here comes the blush. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Not a lot's going to change in here. Okay. I love the blushes that I've kept for the most part. There's been some additions that I don't love. That stuff's leaving, like these. I don't like. Oh my gosh, that one probably broke. Thank goodness it's empty. It's the one that did break. It arrived here, broke. So I don't even know why what it's doing in the drawer to begin with. But this here, I don't like it. I do not like these. I think they're so pigmented that they do not move. I have a hard time with them. Don't like it. Yeah. It's leaving. Somebody else might love it. Not me. The Juvia's Place. Yeah, I think we're going to pass that on for somebody else to enjoy too. This particular one was really pink. This is sitting here like this because I just put it back because I was entertaining. What am I going to take on vacation? Should I take this? Or should I take that Laura Geller one? You know, I kind of want something that will be minimal in case I, go out to dinner and I want to put on a blush or a highlight or something. So that's why that's just sitting here. This is not leaving. Nothing in here is leaving. Those are my Hourglass blushes, my Charlotte Tilbury blushes, my Lancome and Laura Mercier blushes. Nothing here will probably ever change unless something is broke. I don't know what would happen to make me let go of those, but no. If everything else in here left, those would still be here. This here is from Fenty. I like to never got that thing open. And I mean, you can see I've used it. I hate giving products like this away because it's like, ugh, nasty. I'll have to clean this stuff up. But this can be enjoyed by somebody else. It's cream. I don't want something to go bad in this drawer when somebody else could be enjoying it. I love this Bare Minerals bronzer. They sent this to me, by the way, and I wouldn't mind having this in a different shade. It's just not a shade I reach for, so I'm going to pass that on. I let all of my Sigma individuals, or a lot of them, go because I never let go of these palettes, see? I love my blush palettes from Sigma, so I don't tend to open singles from them. Could have told you without turning around, Corderosa. So I have to keep that. I have to keep Corderosa. This was sent to me by Florasis, and it's just so cute and beautiful. Is it a cream? No, it is a powder. So I'm keeping it. We got House Labs in here. We're keeping my Giorgio Armani blush. Let's open this up and look at it because I can't remember how I felt about it. I think I liked it. Do I have a shortage of this color? Let's think about it for a little bit. Keeping Corderosa. This is Lawless Cherry Pie. I think this is cream. Yes, this is a cream blush. I'm going to get rid of it. And this is another one. It's in Rosebud, but I think I will use that. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. I don't see that going bad in my drawer. And I'm going to go ahead and pass on About Face. Elf just sent this to me not that long ago. And I really do like it. Nope, one of you just sent this to me. It's brand new to my collection. I really like using it. I want to get some more RMS because of this blush. This is in Pomegranate Fizz. There's a different shade of this that I might pick up. I think it's called Hanky Panky. I'm not sure, but that is staying in here. What is that? Oh, that's that Flawless Rosebud. My Mario blush in Mellow Mauve. They call me Mellow Mauve. That's staying. These things are kind of polarizing, right? You either love this or you hate this. There's no in between. And I fall in the I hate this product. I like their mascara, but these don't work on my skin. They make me look like an oily mess. Those aren't leaving. Those are my blush palettes from Sigma. In case you're wondering, there's Beauty and the Beast, the winter one, Cinderella, I don't know, Berry Glow. Berry Glow is my favorite one. But I keep those blush palettes. They have a highlighter inside of them, and I love them. This is the same. I love this one from Wayne Goss. It's my favorite one. I decluttered the rest of them. This is the one that's in Coral Rose. And it's really hard, or it was really hard to get my hands on that, so I'm not letting that go. I spent a month with the Milani Luminoso, and I discovered that I don't love this as much as I did when it first came out. And it has everything to do with the fact that I don't wear peachy shades with my gray hair. I used to wear peachy shades with my brown hair, but even though I'm neutral undertoned, I love pinks. So I'm going to pass this on. This one here is the newest blush. Look at that. It's like Kraken looks like over there. It's such a weird formula. This is the new Glowish. Is that what it's called? Glowish. Oh, no, I'm not upside down. Darn it. You're going to see, I gouged it now. This is the new ones from MAC. It's a cream, but not a cream like you think. Kind of Jones Rhodesy, right? That's kind of what it feels like. You could do that same thing where you like push, see it doing that over there on it, and it's like silly putty. You could change the shape of it. But when you apply it, it's so minimal, even if you get carried away. And you can use it with a brush. That's how I like to use it. But I really like this. It's so weird. I really like it. And it's staying. It's brand new. And that's another blush palette, the Beauty and the Beast. Stick that back there. This palette here from Florasis has a powder. That's a powder, blush, bronzer, highlight. This is so gorgeous. If you want to try something from Florasis, I'd say start here. I love this palette. It's so beautiful. I'm going to put it in the bronzer drawer. This I can't let go. Even if I ever got rid of what was inside of it, this fits all Tarte blushes. And this was from a long time ago called Fairy Flush, and I'm keeping it. I think of Mary Ellen when I look at this. Not that Mary Ellen sent it to me. We just both have it, and I think of her whenever I use that. This Matte Hippie is gonna go to someone else. It's in Poppy because it's a cheek and a lip tint, which means it's a cream and it's not getting used, and I don't want it to go bad. This is from e.l.f., one of their doe foot blushes. I don't like it. It's going out of here. These are two cream blushes from Sydney Grace, and this one is my favorite one, but because of the way they're packaged, I'm going to keep them. I think they'll hold better, and I really do love those. So those are staying. I'm going to get rid of this, obviously. Like I said, it's more of a peachy corally color. And this Sephora blush, yeah, I mean, I bought it for a Sephora video. It's nice, but I have a lot of nice in here, so let's pass that on to someone else. These are all Lawless. They are all cream. This one here is, I think, Angel. Yeah, this one's Angel. I've already got Rosebud. I'm going to keep Angel, but I'm going to pass on the rest of these, okay, for somebody else to enjoy. And there we go. There's my newly organized and decluttered blush drawer and the growing pile of let it go to someone else stuff. All right, this is the brow drawer, and it doesn't get as yucky looking. I mean, the one after this, the lip drawer, is ridiculous. This one doesn't get as yucky looking. I've stopped buying a bunch of mascaras, so, you know, I have my backups here. 2 Lancome Lash Dolls, mini Lights Camera Lashes, which I'm just going to get rid of. I didn't like them. I love this. Big Bang. It's not Big Bang, is it? It's Bag Gal Bang. 2 more tubes of Lancome Silk Booster. These peptide mascaras from Grande, and then this tubing mascara from Milani is what's in mascara backup. I have a backup of the NYX Lift and Snatch in Ash Brown. Keeping this has been used once. I bought it because I thought, did I love you? I thought I loved you. Actually, I like the e.l.f. I'm going to put that Wet n Wild one in the pile. All right, so we have some things that are backups. All right, so we have an eyeliner from Give Beauty. Of course, that's staying. I love it. I have a backup of Lancome's brow pencil. That's staying. I have this e.l.f. one, which I like this, and I love these because I have backups of them, right? So those are going over there. Those aren't leaving. I'm keeping my Sydney Grace Mad For You brows, even though I only use one shade in here. It's that one. That's the one I use. One of these days I might pull the rest of these out of here and just put them with the singles, but for right now I'm just keeping it in this. We have backup eyelash curlers, extra sharpeners that live in this drawer. This drawer needs washed out. This container is all brow products, and this container is all eyeliners. Lawless sends me stuff, but I bought this. I think I like it. I'm going to hang on to this. We'll just put these right here for now. This little thing should go up with the brushes. This is Lancome's number 27, which is great for powder. Sometimes I can't find things and I don't know what happened to them. And then I do this and I'm like, oh yeah, there you are. This is Sigma's brow powder. It should be right there with brow powder. About Faces pencil. I love that. This is Ulta's version of Highbrow. I will tell you, it's a straight up dupe. Let's hang on to that. Not what I thought. I expected this to be so much better, but it disappointed. That's going in a pile. This is staying, of course. 24-hour brow setter. This is Sigma's version of Highbrow, and it's paler than Highbrow. I think I'm going to pass it on because I just prefer a different shade. This is Grande's version of a brow tint. don't like tints, getting rid of it. Because I don't like these kinds of products, I'm going to go ahead and pass that on. Now, I do like these kinds of products. I like the ABH Brow Freeze, e.l.f.'s Brow Lift, this from Grande. But this has to go in the trash because that is absolutely, is that crusted? Yeah. That dried up. That's going in the trash. I was less than impressed with this. It's going out of here. This is what's left of my Benefit Highbrow, and I'm keeping it because I love it. This Charlotte Tilbury one I'm keeping. I just refilled it. I'm keeping this until it's gone. This is Give Beauty's, and this is Most Def. They have 2 brow pencils, and this one's my favorite one, so I'm keeping that until it's gone. This is the Goof Proof pencil. This isn't very old. Keeping. The Detailer, which is my favorite. This Florasis pencil is great. Keeping that. This is the concealer pen from e.l.f. I don't know if it's good as a concealer or not. I buy these pens to use as highlights, and they made one that was called Bright or something, and this is not it. So I'm getting rid of this. This is the brush that doesn't belong in here from Grande to put that stuff on with. I'm going to put it with the brushes. This is my Laura Mercier pencil. It's called Brow Pencil. I don't know why everybody can't just do that. This is good, even though it is just a little bit off. It's not the right shade, but I hang on to it anyway. This is good, and this is good. I like using these 2 e.l.f. pencils together. One is a really little one is the bigger one that for some reason works all by itself. Even the Sephora one, did I like you? I don't remember. Let's keep it in here. It's not that old. Love NYX. Yeah, I haven't bought ABH's Brow Wiz, is that what it's called, since I tried this. I think it's a dupe for it. So I like that one. What do we got here? You Are Ulta's pencil. I'm going to pass this on. I just found this over there. This is a refill for the Florasis pencil. So I'll stick that in there so we don't lose it. Now the horrible part about this drawer is these eyeliners. I transferred them all to this, and we're just going to pull out the ones I'm going to keep. First one I'm going to keep is this one from a brand called Swede. This is a dupe for Alkaline in the Urban Decay line. I really love this, and I'm keeping this one. I'm keeping this one here. This is from Lancome. It's in their Listilo line. It's silver. I like to use that with their Smoky Chic eyeshadow palette. Any Give eyeliners I'm keeping. So this one is in Bathwater. Even though I love Lancome Art Liner, this is unfortunately in blue. So I'm going to pass this on. I'm also keeping my Mario pencil. This is a quick stick from Tarte, and I'm going to pass it on. It's like an eyeliner and an eyeshadow stick in one, and I don't enjoy the color, so I didn't use it enough to tell you whether or not I enjoy the product. I'm actually going to get rid of 2 Lancome pencils. There's a purple one in here that I bought, and I didn't like it. I don't like this purple drama one, so I'm getting rid of that. I'm keeping all of these Laura Merciers. I love those Laura Mercier eyeliners. I'm keeping those. Got one Urban Decay right there, and it's that one I love. You guys have heard me talk about it all the time. It's something electric. Electric Empire or something like that. Not Electric Avenue. Right. I'm just going to correct myself right here, even though it doesn't matter. I'm sure you don't care, but somebody will correct me. This is Freak. Electric Empire is in the Glitzy Fritzyville wasted basket for the month. Keeping that. I love Sephora's for color, a Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm keeping that Charlotte Tilbury and all of these colors from Sephora. And I'm keeping these black liners. One is from One Size, one is from MAC and Lisa Eldridge, which I forgot I had. I actually think the Lisa Eldridge is gray. I forgot I had that. And these are all the ones I'm getting rid of. So they're from Moira, NYX, LA Girl, Mad Hippie, Ulta, you know, Revlon. Okay. I definitely have a type when it comes to eyeliners. So here's the organized drawer. I've just made an executive decision to go ahead and pass these on. So I'm just keeping my Lancomes and those. I think that looks much better too. And there's a update on the pile of stuff. This is the lip drawer. So the first thing that we're going to do is I have the BK Beauty lipstick that I like, which is Gracie, or Grace, I'm sorry, and it's in my purse. These ones are still okay. As you may remember, I had to let go of the rest of them in the collection because they went bad in the drawer. So I want to gift these to somebody else before these go bad in the drawer. You can't buy them anymore anyway, so there we go. Then let's pull out all the stuff that's not even been opened and set that stuff aside. So we have some stuff from Lawless that they sent me. They're brand new shades of the Forget the Filler. I got a bunch of City Beauties over here off to the side that have not been opened. I am an affiliate of both Lawless and City Beauties. I need to invest in a different way to store my lip products, I think. So, like one of these containers is supposed to be lip pencils. You can't even see it because there's so much stuff on it. This is a brand new lip pencil. It's Lancome's new formula, and I just got it. So this is staying. This is a really good one from Bare Minerals. They sent that to me not that long ago. I've only used it like 2 times, so it's staying. This was in my purse before I replaced it with Grace. It's from Laura Mercier. I like them because they stain your lips. This one's in Peak. I do like the shade and might keep it. Hello, why is this in here? I think I used all of this. Yeah, this should be in the empties. This is in Cherry Vanilla, and I love these. I'm going to keep this. This is the Sydney Grace new thing that I got, and I don't like it. I can smell and taste the lanolin, and so I don't want it. I'm going to pass that on to somebody whose nose isn't as sensitive as mine. Here's another Forget the Filler in Daisy Pink. Lawless and Clarins at the same time sent me all of these lip balm lips. So they're pretty new, not that old. And then before that, Clarins sent me these lip oils, which I love. Let me pull all of these aside, and we'll decide on those in a little bit. I got a lot of balms in here now. So this is a balm by Thrive. That's how much I've used of it, and I like this. I pretty much like everything in the drawer. Lip plumps. This is nice. I like this too. So you can see I use them. These e.l.f. Here's another one, Creamsicle. These are lip scrubbers. I'm going to put those off to the side. There is stuff here, okay, that you can't see, but almost all of it is lipsticks. We need to be able to get to some stuff. I've got 2 of these in here. There's another one because I accidentally bought 2. And like a dummy, I went and I used them both. I mean, like I have one in my purse, and it's beautiful. It's Maybelline's Lifter Gloss. All right, this is, see the chili pepper? The plumper, which I'm having a relationship with, like, hurt me, don't tell anyone I like to be hurt. This one is kind of hot too, from Sephora. I like both of these. I'm keeping these, but you know, if it's just a gloss like this, I don't know. Okay, this is brand new. Let's set it aside. These are brand new. I haven't opened them yet. These are like my favorite Sigma lips are actually their treatment. And it's these 2 things, the Nourishing Lip Balm and the Conditioning Lip Mask. I do not like the ones they have in the pot. Those I can taste hyaluronic acid. Yep, here's the second one. So what did I do with them? Here they are. There's 2 identicals. They've both been used. That was so silly. And then this plumper, let's set these aside too. Just until we can get, you know, to the bottom of this drawer. Nope, just bought this not that long ago. I love my NARS. If I'm going to do a liquid lip, I love NARS. So this is the NARS, I think it's in Star Woman, the red. And I also have American Woman in here somewhere. Those are my favorite liquid lips. This by About Face I like, but it's the wrong color. I don't care for the color. So maybe I'm going to take that lip pencil. I don't know. Let me see what color. Oh my goodness. It needs sharpened. The color doesn't seem to be so bad, but I remember that this is a little bit of, I had a friend named Kathy. She used to have a channel here. It was called Kathy's Beauty Care Chats. Love that girl. Anyway, she would say that a lipstick goes dead on her. And what she meant, I'm sure you know too, is it makes you look dead when you put it on. So this is a goes dead on me shade. I love the product itself, but I'm going to pass that on because it goes dead on me. Since I'm doing that, I might as well give somebody the lip liner too, even though it's a good one. This is really good stuff, guys. There's some stuff they make, like their mascara. It's like, I like it. Yeah. I don't love it, but I love this. This is the Hydrating Lip Plumper. And if you use this, like every single day, I had a clear one. I'm not going to use this every single day, but the clear one I did, and I swear, if my lips did get a little bigger, but you got to keep doing it, right? Let's put it over here for right now, because I'm trying to get to lip pencils. Lipstick probably wasn't a very good judgment call to get rid of the lip tower, because that's what used to hold on my lipsticks. Okay, so this one is in Cherry Vanilla. I also have the larger one, as you saw just a second ago. Let me put all of those together because I really love Forget the Filler. Now this here you might think is almost gone. It's not. It's brand new and full. I love this thing. I'm not really a gloss girl, but there are some glosses I really, really love. And this is one of them. It's never been opened. I know because I just got it not that long ago. Why is this in here? I don't know what's doing in this drawer, but that explains why I couldn't find it. This is a brow gel. For the price, this isn't so bad. I'm going to put this in the drawer above that we just finished because it's a brow product. At Christmas time, my BFF, Michelle, she sent me for Christmas a pack that had a bunch of these in it, and I've used them all except for this one. This is all I have left of it, and it's not much. I'm going to pull that out so that I remember to use it because it's almost gone. Okay, here's a new product. Why? Oh yeah, I accidentally bought 2 of those. There's one in there, so let's set that aside. And right in here is a backup of BK Beauty's Sweet Pea. This was my favorite lip liner of them all. I'm not getting rid of that. I'm going to use it. This is brand new. I just reviewed this from Formless Beauty. It's a lip gloss, goes over there. This is a lip cream from Sigma. Not really sure where lip creams should go in this drawer, but I'm going to put it aside for a second while we get to the lip pencils. Yes. All right. So BK Beauty. I'm going to clean it up and hold on to it because even though I don't wear that shade a lot, I never had a problem with these lip liners going bad, and I love their lip liners. So we'll hang on to this one. Here's one from Revolution Beauty. I don't wear this shade a lot, so we're going to pass it on. Charlotte Tilbury and Pillow Talk. Hello, no, that's going nowhere. I love this. I think it's in Peony or something like that. No, Pink Peony from Mario. And on the end of those, they have a little brush like Lancome used to. Lancome, why didn't you put that on the new one? This has made it through so many declutters because I love this shade, Sweetheart. I'm keeping it. I really like it. Revolution also, let's see right here. Not my shade. Pass that on. This is Maxor. It's like one of my most favorites of all time. Probably always will be. Has been for 10 years. So yeah, keeping it. Oh, this is really good. This is by LYS. I really like this pencil, so hanging on to this. How many times do we need this same color lip liner? This is beautiful. And it hangs around a good long time. Let me think about it. These are also my favorite. And Love Me. So that one there, I think, is Love Me. Yes. Love Me is so good. And then also, this one is called Lush. These are so good too. Oh, I can't get rid of those. I'm not doing very good here. These e.l.f. ones are so good. The only thing that I have against them is the shades, as one of you pointed out to me, are actually on the ends of the caps. But I didn't know that, so I couldn't tell you which one was which. So I could probably never use them on camera. But they are really good ones, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to keep those too. I wanted to try and use up this Wayne Goss. I did use up one. Man, that's getting kind of dryish. Got this over and over again. I'm going to pass this one on. This is Sephora lip liner. This is a creamier consistency than Soar, but it's really close. That's a pretty good one. Let's think about it. Oh man, I love Buxom. Yeah, we got to hang on to that because sometimes I like that just all by itself. Lisa Eldridge makes one of the greatest pencils ever. This is in Blush Lightly. Wish I Still Had Muse. Oh my goodness, I think that might be a little. I love Lisa Eldridge's pencils. They go on, they stay. Bummer. I'm gonna have to pick up Muse. I trashed that. I'm gonna get rid of this Wayne Goss one too. Of the two, this was my favorite. I'm getting rid of that one. What is this? Pink Lady in BK Beauty. All right, that really is a shade I don't go too much, so I will pass that one on. There's my other Mars, American Woman. Let's see what these are now. We have a Beauty Pie liner. That's a red one. Ooh, maybe we need to hang on to that. I don't have a lot of red liners, and red is an important liner to have. This one is, I bet, Hazelnut. Yep, Hazelnut from Laura Mercier. Stays. Let's just put all these back because those are all staying. This is from that Beauty Pie brand, and look, this is the red lipstick that goes with that liner. I need to keep that with those maybe. This is a clear hydrating lip liner from Grande. A clear liner is good to have because maybe you don't have the right shade liner, but you don't want your lipstick to bleed. So we need to hang on to that. That's another e.l.f., but you know what? That one looks a little brown. So as this is moving on, all I'm doing is taking the rest of these lip liners and going through there. We're having to voice over at this point because I bought a microphone that plugs into my iPhone, which is how I have to record this inside the drawers. Apparently they won't record for 3 hours without being charged. And going forward, there is no audio. And I just keep talking because I don't know it. I think that the iPhone is picking up even if those mics have run out of juice. No, that's not the case. So here I am going through the drawers, just keep giving you reviews, and I'm not recording. This is another hour long going through this drawer. I mean, I spent way over 3 hours recording the DeClutter video. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to speed through this, but at a slow enough pace that hopefully you will be able to see the products. And then I will show you a picture of the products so that you can see which things got kept and which things were given away. And I apologize for that. So we'll just do that to music, I guess, going forward. And this is the final pile of stuff that got boxed up and sent out for other people to try. I want you guys to know that you're a blessing to me. Please go be a blessing to somebody else. And if the Lord's willing, I'll see you next time.